Hello and welcome to the Machinist News Network. I'm Deirdre Kanievsky. In 2000, Betty Dukes, a 54-year-old Walmart worker, filed a sex discrimination suit against Walmart, alleging that because she was a woman, she never received the appropriate training needed to advance to a higher position. This week, the case landed in front of the U.S. Supreme Court.
1, 2, 3, 4, equal treatment we adore. 1, 2, 3.
This was the scene earlier this week in front of the U.S. Supreme Court as the Dukes versus Walmart case reached the highest court in the land. And these are the people supporting the nearly 1.6 million women they hope will be represented in the case and ultimately see justice served in the end.
I was at Walmart for those couple of years, but I endured the discrimination that they're talking about. I've seen the favoritism. I've seen, Walmart just go downhill as a company. So I can relate to the issues that are going on now.
After 2.5 years as a Walmart employee, Sandra says she's seen the discrimination firsthand.
One instance I can remember, I saw a female maintenance supervisor not being paid as much as her male counterparts. She trained all of the male associates coming in the door. She worked there for about 10 years, and they came in the door making the same that it took her 10 years to get to.
2, 4, 6, 8.
This is just one of the stories that unites supporters in this fight. In a battle that's lasted a decade, the rally marked a significant day as the justices begin to decide whether the case can move forward as a class action lawsuit. If so, it will be the largest class action case in U.S. history. If not, it will be up to each individual woman who has been discriminated against to bring forth a case against Walmart. But according to those gathered here, other issues are at stake beyond equal pay and discrimination.
The reality is this is not necessarily about women. This is about equity. This is about equity and justice for the individual, for workers, faced with discrimination by these large international businesses. And at the same time, just broadly speaking, we're talking about pay equity, people getting equal pay for equal work. The fact that women are discriminated against doesn't change the fact that this is an issue for everyone.
In today's economy, where many households are dependent on women's salaries to make ends meet, and workers are fighting for their rights in cities across America, this case is being closely watched by the labor movement.
At risk the right of workers to get class certification, to sue together again and hold these large businesses accountable.
I got a mom, I got a daughter, making sure that women are treated right in this society is one of the most important things in my book, so being here is the right thing to do.
Many argue the greatest pay equalizer is joining a union, an idea Walmart has strongly opposed in the past. But the supporters here will not be silenced. And while the Supreme Court decides on its ruling, the men and women of the labor movement will continue to make sure their voices are heard.
Wages! Wages!
It's going to start with education. It's going to start with drawing more attention and increasing the knowledge of the American public and the media as to pay equity and pay discrimination. But our end game has got to be fair pay, equal pay for equal work, and that's going to entail and that's going to necessitate a legislative fix.
A ruling in this case is not likely to happen until June. But for the full transcript of the oral arguments, you can log on to www.supremecourt.gov. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Machinist News Network.